You didn't get one? No. Oscar. Shreds. All right, so for us to go on to hopefully get to the lab, I think we'll have time. This is a short little exercise for you guys to understand the size of viruses. There's a lot of different viruses, bacteria. So I want you guys to study the following diagram. It shows the sizes of viruses, bacteria, and blood cells. The largest is a red blood cell. And then I want you guys to answer the questions. Now, if you got to remember this, though, if we drew some of our own blood, would we be able to see a blood cell that would look this big?
No.
No, so you got to remember this is a magnification. So it's magnified to this size, so that way it gives you an idea. And I want you guys to understand how tiny the viruses are and how tiny bacteria are compared to a red blood cell. And the size of these, that's how they're able to get in and infect your blood cells or make you sick. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to look at the column here. If you notice, it tells you the different types of cells you'll be looking at. You have the red blood cells, you have the bacteria, you have a herpes simplex virus, a rabies virus. Who does rabies usually infect?
Animals.
Dakota?
Warm-blooded animals.
Animals.
Mainly mammals.
A lot of us, we deal with this, the flu virus, the polio virus. There's viruses that affect plants, and then a red blood cell molecule. You need to do this on your own without looking at your partner. And I want you guys to answer question 1 through 6. If you need any help, you raise your hand, and I'll come around and help you. Understood? All right, who's still working on that worksheet? Just a couple of you guys.
I have a question.
Yes, Levi.
I really hope 6 and...
Okay, we're getting ready to go over them.
Okay.
All right, so number 1. How large is the smallest virus on the diagram that affects plants? Oscar?
15 micrometers.
Good job, yes. Because it said the smallest virus, right? And your other clue was plants. Number 2. What is the smallest thing shown on the diagram? Catalina.
A red blood cell molecule.
Yes. And how were you able to tell that?
Because it's the smallest.
Okay, besides being the smallest, what else did? How else did you know it was? Molly?
It was at the very bottom of the diagram.
It's on the very bottom of the diagram. Lexi?
Plus, it has molecules.
It does.
The molecules are small.
Shows that. Number 3. I think a lot of you were having problems with this. Said the smallest virus on the diagram attacks what kind of organisms?
Oh, I had
Rachel?
plants.
Plants. So how did you know that was plants? What gave you the clue?
It says plants. The last one. It said the last one virus and plants.
All right. Number 4. How do the rabies virus and the polio virus compare in size? Naomi. Claire? 98 micrometers. How many of you guys got that wrong?
Me.
Be honest, raise your hand.
I didn't answer this question.
All right, so it says you're comparing, right? It says compare sizes. Claire, can you tell me how you got the 98?
You just take 125 from the rabies virus and subtract 27. Oh, yeah, and then you got 98.
All right, so she subtracted it. So the rabies virus, so this was rabies. And this one was the polio. Do I have it written correct, or do I need to add something else? Do I just leave it as 98?
Micrometers.
Right. And how do I do that? Is it like that? Did I do it kind of right?
It's just meters.
Isn't it like the little U and then the M? No, that's nanometers. Never.
Yeah,
And then
my-
if you
my
put M
computer
and then
that way.
millimeters.
It says like
I thought it was
Or,
Yeah, I thought
spell it out right.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's millimeters.
I spelled it already this time.
No, it's not. I spelled that right.
Milliliter.
All right. Number 5. How large is the Staphylococcus bacteria?
Streptococcus.
Claire? Oh, Molly, sorry.
It's 750 micrometers. and
Yep. 750 micrometers. How about the red blood cell molecules? Damien?
7,500 meters.
For the red blood?
Oh,
No.
molecules, 15.
Thank you. 15.
There's not that much of a difference.
All right, number 6. Generalizing from this diagram, inferior, which are larger, viruses or bacteria? Kyle?
Bacteria.
Good job.
Bacteria.
And Kyle, how did you know it was bacteria?
Because the bacteria is, the Staphylococcus bacteria is bigger than all the viruses.
Yes, good job. All right, so if you guys will open up your